Thank you for watching ccboe.tv, a service of Cullman County Schools.
Hello, I'm Kerry Neighbors with Eva Bank. We are proud to be the 2023 presenting sponsor of the Cullman County Basketball Tournament. Just as our kids invest in their sport, Eva Bank invests in our community. Stop by one of our full-service branches. We have 2 located here in Cullman and 7 located throughout North Alabama. Good luck to all of our teams.
Now, live from Wallace State Community College in Hanceville, this is the 2023 Cullman County Schools Basketball Tournament.
Good. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey, I was just going to say welcome back to the final game of the night for our Cullman County Basketball Tournament. We got Adam McKinnon here and Noah Barnett, graduated from Good Hope last year, is going to have a little bit of input into this game. But we also have Daniel Wakefield, principal at Hanceville High School, and this is Dr. Barnett.
Hello.
Adam McKinnon is going to have play-by-play for us, and we're going to add a little color to it as we go.
We're set to bring you the 2023 Varsity Boys Division County Championship. Noah played in this game a few times recently, right?
Yes, sir. I played it twice my junior and senior year.
Going to have Hanceville on the visitor side of the scoreboard. Number 1, Will Calvert, starting for Hanceville.
Will's had a really good season for us.
Number 3, Zach Campbell.
We need Zach to play well tonight.
Number 4 is Carson Garrett.
Mr. Wakefield Hanceville has played good ball this tournament. I've been very impressed.
They have, particularly number 4 there, Carson Garrett Jr. played really well last night against Holly Pont.
That's right.
Number 5, Braxton Broad. And number 10, Braden Harris. The Bulldogs are led by Coach Stephen Chandler. Coach, how long has Stephen been the head coach now? He took over for you, correct?
He did, so I guess that'd make it 5 years. Hard to believe, but it's been 5 years.
Starters for the Good Hope Raiders, number 0, Weston Hancock. Number 1, K-Mal Bell. Number 2, Dakota Overton. Number 5, Tyler Cone. Number 12, Colton Lindsay. Good to see Colton back out there this year, coming off a torn ACL last year. Good Hope is led by Coach Drew Adams.
Noah, what should we be expecting out of this Good Hope team?
You should expect them to work together, of course. I mean, just against Fairview last night, they showed that they can really play as a team, and when they do, they're dangerous.
Well, I'll tell you, the first game of the week that Hanceville played in, I mean, they were shooting lights out. They got
Cold Springs.
Yeah, they had such a lead. Coach substituted early, and the substitutes came in, and they're hitting threes.
It was a good night to be shooting well, obviously, in the first round of the tournament. Hopefully they'll be able to do that tonight.
If they do, it'll be a great game.
And with the tip, Good Hope's going to control. It's number 2, Dakota Overton, bring him into the front court. He'll pass it over to the wing to Tyler Cone.
Oh, Harris with a quick steal.
That's a good read.
I think you're going to see a lot of running and a lot of shooting quick tonight by both teams.
Zachy Campbell bring it out to the top to reset. Braden Harris for a 3-point attempt, and it goes.
He's got about the quickest release of anybody I've seen.
He's a streaky shooter. He may miss 4 in a row, then come right back and hit 5 in a row.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know if I've seen somebody, once you let him get going, that shoots it as well as he
does.
does.
And those 5 threes maybe from the half-court line.
Right.
5 people guarding him.
Bell with a turnaround jump shot, just a little bit off the mark. Lindsay in there battling for the rebound. Looks like we're going to stay here with Good Hope.
I think both these teams are very athletic, but I think one thing that's kind of underrated for the night, whoever rebounds the best is going to have a really good chance to win.
Number 0, Weston Hancock with a turnaround jumper. Can't get it to go, but Overton with the offensive rebound. Overton looking in, trying to get Lindsey for a post touch.
Lindsey's begging for it in there.
Lindsey turns around over Garrett. A little bit off the mark. Calvert with a rebound. Brings it in the front court for Hanceville. Calvert inside to Garrett. Garrett with a turnover. Lindsey to Cone. Cone will bring it into the front court. Cone drives off the glass. Can't get it to go. Broad brings it the other way for the Bulldogs.
Cone does a really good job of getting to the basket. He's tough to guard with the ball. He drives and he can shoot it as well.
I think Cone may get called for the foul here.
I believe he's just a 10th grader. Is that right? I believe Cone's a 10th grader.
Yes.
Braxton's going to be throwing it in for Hanceville. You know, something I've noticed about watching him play is very little. I mean, he just stays level.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't lose his cool. He doesn't panic or anything. I watched that the other night. It was a very close game, but he's just a solid player.
Yeah, he plays like a senior.
Now, what grade is he in?
Which one?
Broad.
He is a junior, but you know, a lot of people think he's a senior.
Okay, yeah. He's been playing for a long time. I know.
I've played against him countless times.
Seems like a great kid.
A lot of experience. He's a very good kid, great kid. In the classroom, on the court, on the field, everywhere he is for us, he's a great kid.
As Braden Harris couldn't get the floater to go. Overton into the front court. Oh, Broad got Bell with a back tip there. Scramble for a loose ball.
It was a great
Looks like
hustle.
we're going to have a jump ball with possession going to Hanceville.
It was great defense by Hanceville.
A little bit of a slow start, slower than I thought it would be offensively for both teams.
Good Hope applying full court pressure. Harris with it across half court. Campbell turnaround jumper, a little bit off the mark.
Good rebound.
Calvert Skies for the rebound, out to Broad for three.
Big shot.
And he gets it to go. 3-point basket by number 5, Braxton Broad.
Big rebound, second chance opportunity led to 3 points there.
You mentioned that rebound that Will had. No, you can't tell by just looking at him, but I'm telling you, he can jump.
He can.
I've seen that guy dunk it so many times. He can jump.
He's definitely the only guy that probably had the chance to dunk it for us in any game is Will Calvert.
It's a nice feed to Lindsey there. He couldn't get it to go, but got the foul. Garrett will get called for his first personal. Hanceville's team first.
No disrespect to the rest of our guys because they'll go back and listen to this and be mad about that.
I know Campbell's a heck of an athlete, too.
He is.
That's one guy I hated being guarded
A lot of
by.
speed there. He's also a track guy.
You'll have a bunch of guys trying to get you to go to the gym with them.
That's right.
I can dunk it.
I
Watch
guarantee
this.
you that'll happen. That'll happen for sure.
So Lindsey gets both to go. Will Calvert pulls up for three. Can't get it to fall. Lindsey with the rebound. Up ahead to Overton. Lindsey lost the handle. Campbell out in front of the pack. Goes up and finishes for two. Good Hanceville with an 8-2 lead here early on in the first quarter.
Good start by Hanceville. A little slower, like I said earlier, than I thought for Good Hope. But I expect they'll get things going here shortly.
They'll be out of bounds on
Campbell.
Well, I'll tell you, Hanceville's really playing very scrappy right now. There's a lot to say about that.
They are.
They're hustling.
Number 23, Noah Jones, going to enter the game for Hanceville for the first time, as well as number 0, Jake Cornelius. Overton over to Cone, inside to Lindsey.
That was a good
Lindsey's
play.
going to get called for an offensive foul. Garrett stands in, takes the hit.
I don't know if y'all have noticed this. One thing I've noticed in high school basketball lately, they will call a charge quicker than they ever have. It's easier than ever to get a charge these days.
And I don't mean it bad, but especially if you're a big guy. If you pivot too hard or anything and the other guy falls, they're going to call it.
They're going to go with the offensive foul almost every time.
That was my favorite thing to do, is get the charge.
We're going to have a kick ball on Lindsey there, as Hanceville was trying to get a fast break opportunity off the press.
But they're going underneath with it.
It's like Braxton Broad will trigger it underneath for the Bulldogs. Broad out to Harris. Oh,
Big
nice
steal
steal there by number 2, Charlie Overton.
Nice
goes in,
defensive
finishes
play.
for 2.
Sometimes the best offense is good defense.
Harris brings it into the front court. Broad, strong move to the basket. Can't get it. Harris with the offensive rebound and put back.
Uh-oh, we got an injury, I think.
Broad's a little slow to get up.
A shoulder injury there. Doesn't look good.
It was a good hustle there by number 10, Braden Harris, come up with a loose ball and put back for 2.
Hey, we're going to break away now for a few of our sponsors while they check on this player. Welcome back. Braxton's off to the trainers. They're going to check him out. He's up, moving around now. I think he's going to be okay.
Number Eli Clements. Hanceville had number 24, Connor Helms, check in.
Great defense by Hanceville.
Haynes gets into the lane, can't get it to go.
Good Hope does a good job of getting back. No easy basket for Hanceville that time.
We're going to get a moving screen called on Garrett here.
I know Garrett didn't like that call, but that was probably the right call.
Yeah, I agree.
Not real sure. He called a moving screen, but he didn't come reported at the table.
Huh.
Yeah, they didn't.
I think they have it straightened out there now. Cone will inbound it to Haynes. A little bit of pressure from Hanceville here. Number 0, Cornelius.
Hanceville's defense is amazing right now.
Bell off to Cone. Haynes gets into the paint, kick to Bell.
Good kick,
Bell
open
for a
shot.
good look at a 3. Yes, he gets it to go.
Good job of driving, drawing the defense, kicking for an open 3.
We're going to get a timeout from Stephen Chandler here as Hanceville is in trouble against the press.
We'll go to a commercial while they have their timeout.
Good atmosphere tonight. Looks like a lot of people decided to show up.
Hanceville against the Good Hope pressure. We get a skip pass to Jones. He's going to bring it into the front court. Jones attacks against Lindsey. Can't get it to go. Calvert skies for the rebound. Can't control it, but it'll be off Lindsey out of bounds. Hanceville retain ball.
That essentially equates to an offensive rebound, so they've already had 5 points off of second chances. We'll see if they're able to capitalize here.
Number 24, Helms into Calvert. Calvert for 3. Lindsey with a strong box out and rebound there. Cone up ahead to Bell. Back to Cone. Kick to the corner to Bell. Open for 3. A little short. Fight for the rebound. Won by Hanceville. Helms brings him into the front court. Off to Calvert. Calvert for 3. A little bit off the mark.
Good job. Good hustle
right there.
Hanceville is hustling more than that.
Jones out to number 13, A.J. Wood, who has entered the game for the first time. Helms off to Wood. Over Lindsey.
Oh, nice shot over the big guy there.
Teardrop over Lindsey for 2.
Tough shot.
There's not many people that can get over a 6'6" guy.
Haynes brings it in the front court. He'll attack. A little floater. Can't get it to go. Lindsey with a
good
strong
rebound.
one-handed rebound and put back.
Got to put a body on him where he could start dominating inside.
Good Hope again applying pressure. Calvert tries to split the trap, loses the handle. Clements with a steal. Off to Haynes, back to Clements, lines up a 3. Oh, and he gets it to go. We are tied at 12 apiece. Jones all the way to the basket with a left hand finish.
That was a nice finish with your left hand.
The pace is quickened here with about a minute and a half to go in the first quarter.
This is more what I expected, this pace right here.
Haynes attacks the basket. Going to get a foul call on the floor, says the official.
Tough call for Good Hope. I thought they would give him 2 there.
Again, our officials out of the East Alabama Basketball Association.
I think they've done a wonderful job this week. They've been very consistent.
The officiating?
Yeah,
yes,
I think so.
Yes. Good flow of the game. They had not a lot of unnecessary fouls.
Several of the referees that have ref this week, I know at least 2 or 3 of them also ref college basketball.
Right.
Haynes a little bit off on the floater there. Rebound controlled by Helms.
Well, they've let the players decide the games for sure, and they haven't gotten involved and made calls that were not necessary. And you hate to see too many free throws in a game also.
That's right.
Bell off to Haynes. Haynes will control it around the top of the key. Clements lines up another 3, a little bit off the mark this time. Hancock, good hustle, but he had stepped on the line. Number 2, Overton, coming back into the game, as well as number 20, Tucker Malin. Glad to see Tucker back out there. He suffered a wrist injury earlier in the year.
Ooh.
A little rough play there.
That was.
Oh, steal and a layup there by number 0, Weston Hancock.
I know Coach didn't hardly agree with that, but that could have went either way.
Helms strong for the basket, gets it to go off the glass for 2.
Hits that with contact.
Nice look ahead pass there by Bell. Clements. We're going to get a foul call on number 13, A.J. Wood there.
Good Hope starting to get some momentum. They've got 2 or 3 basket off turnovers, and now they're starting to get the ball off the floor quicker.
And that's where they really play, off those quick steals and quick buckets.
I think Coach Adams is starting to get the pace that he wants on the offensive end.
Clements gets the first foul shot to go. Hanceville. Number 33, Logan Quick, coming into the game for the first time, as well as number 11, Noah Douglas. Clements gets the second to go, and we were tied at 16 with 22 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Campbell brings it into the front court. Kick. Broad lines up a 3. Can't get it to fall.
They've got time. They've got 12 seconds.
Malin getting trapped in the corner. Here comes Hancock with a kick to the corner to Overton.
Oh, nice D.
Out of bounds, going to be off of Hanceville. That was Quick with a nice defensive play.
Number 11, Colton Watley, comes in. We have him down as number 15, but it's been a jersey number change.
Bell into the corner. Watley for 3. A little short.
All even.
We are tied at 16 here at the end of the first quarter.
All right. So we're just going to stay with us this time. We're not going to be cutting away to a commercial, but I'll tell you, if you came to the ball game tonight, you're getting your money's worth.
That's right.
Great ball game, great competition between 2 wonderful teams.
So Daniel, you think that pace late in the first quarter was a little bit more than what you expected?
Yeah, I mean, Good Hope loves to run. I mean, last night you started against Fairview. You know, they had a closer game against Fairview than maybe some might have thought, and then there at the end, they just got up down the floor. And, I mean, it seemed like they scored like 8 points in like 30 seconds and ended up winning, I think it was 10. But when they get a chance to run and they can finish like that, then they're tough to beat. That's what they did. You know, the first time Hanceville played Good Hope, they beat Hanceville. It was single digits, maybe. You know, it was a close game down to the wire, but they were able to attack the basket, get up down the floor, and they beat Hanceville down the floor a lot. So I think Coach Chandler's probably wanting to make sure they don't give up any easy baskets tonight.
No, what do you think Coach Adams would have been unhappy about with that first quarter?
Definitely the lack of intensity sometimes on the defensive end. But like I said, he'll whip them into shape. He'll get it. I guess a big thing he's on is the selfishness, taking unselfish shots and unnecessary threes. He's very big on making the extra pass.
Number 2, J.T. Davis into the game for the first time here for Hanceville.
I think if you're Hanceville, you need to get Brayton Harris a couple more shots too. He made a 3 early, and I can't remember too many shots he's taken since then.
I think he shot 1 floater. And that's
right.
Over to Overton. Overton lines up a 3, gets it to go. Nice 3-point shot there by Dakota Overton. Hanceville again handles the pressure. Kick out to number 11. A little bit off the three-point mark there. Rebound by Watley, up ahead to Hancock. Hancock over to Bell.
Great ball move.
Bell back to Overton. Overton inside to Hancock. Hancock, nice spin, strong finish. Can't get it to go.
Chance for a basket here.
Harris up ahead of the crowd. A little bit off the mark.
Good job of number 1 from Good Hope. Altered his shot, forced a miss.
Going to be out of bounds off Noah Douglas. We're going to have the ball going to Good Hope. Number 12, Colton Lindsay re-enters the game, as well as number 3, Zach Campbell from Hanceville. Full court man-to-man pressure here by Hanceville. Overton brings it into the front court. Going to have a trap by Campbell and a steal.
Hanceville needed that.
Campbell takes it in for 2.
Man, he's just so fast.
There was a 15-6 run that Good Hope was on until that basket. Hanceville needed something positive to happen there.
Overton to the basket, can't get it to go, but Lindsay with the rebound and put back for 2.
Offensive rebounds. Offensive rebounds. It's going to be huge.
Oh, they got him right there.
Looks like we're going to reach in call number 2, Overton there. Going to be Good Hope's 3rd team foul.
These two teams are good enough and talented enough to play fast and not foul each other. A lot of times you see teams play fast that are not quite good enough to play that fast, and they run on each other, and you got a bunch of over the backs. These teams are good enough to play that fast, get a good pace, and not get into foul trouble.
They play smart. They really
do.
And I think both of these teams, regardless of what happens this game, I think they both can go pretty far into the region this year.
Right.
They got
they'll both have a chance to make a run there at the end, I think.
Ace Strickland enters the game for the first time for Good Hope. Goes up strong, get the rebound, he'll draw a foul.
Good Hope would play their regional games here. Hanceville would travel to Jacksonville State.
Jacksonville. Hanceville bringing the full court pressure again. Overton brings it down. Lindsay posting up. Strickland. Back out to Overton. Into Lindsay. Got deep position. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Goes back up.
Yeah.
Shot blocked by Garrett. Got a scramble on the floor. Looks like we're going to have a jump ball.
Risky block by Garrett with 2 fouls.
Possession error will be to Hanceville as the number 1 Calvert re-enters the game. Calvert will inbound against the Good Hope pressure. Harris with it across the front court. Into Garrett. Garrett back out to Calvert, and he will reset. Good defense there by number 30, Ace Strickland.
Ace is a fun player to watch. He's always diving for those loose balls and doing that little extra stuff that just needed to be a good teammate.
He always knows where to be, too. And he's not scared of going up and trying to get a rebound over 2 other people.
Is he a sophomore as well?
He is.
Braden Harris lines up a 3, can't get it to go.
Good rebound.
Offensive rebound there by Braxton Broad, and we'll get a foul called on number 12, Colton Lindsay.
Give a lot of credit to Good Hope's defense. It was 10-4 early. Hanceville got 10 quick points, and since then they have struggled to score. They've got a couple of breakouts, but that's about it.
Ace's father was a good player for Cold Springs back in the late 90s.
Oh, really? Okay. That's Colton's 2nd foul. I know Hanceville would like to get a couple more fouls on him.
Absolutely.
That would be big.
Coach Adams also aware of that, so he took him out to give him a breather.
Broad 2 for 2 at the line to cut the lead to 1 by Good Hope. Overton against the pressure of Campbell. Going to get a timeout called by Coach Drew Adams.
Looks like a 30-second.
All right, we'll be cutting away to go to see some of our sponsors now. Just down here getting some of our fans in the camera here. Hanceville's got a great student section.
We've been well represented this week.
They sure have.
The biggest one we've had is tonight.
We got some young people down there for Good Hope. Is just trying to get them awake, get them up, get them moving.
Not as much as Hanceville, but there's some.
Coleman passes to Haynes. He loses it into the backcourt. The Hanceville possession. Broad triggers it into Campbell. Over to Harris. He'll get him set in an offense. Over to Calvert. Calvert hands to Broad.
Mr. Wakefield, do you know what Zach Campbell's plans are after high school?
You know, funny enough for him, for all the prowess that he has for basketball and football, he actually would like to run track somewhere.
Okay.
So that's kind of what he's looking to do. We'll see what kind of season he has in the spring. But last time I spoke with him anyway, and I know plans can change, but he had mentioned that to me earlier.
I know he can do it. I had to run against him sometimes. It was torture. It was terrible.
He's quick, but every time I've talked to him, it's always been yes, sir, no, sir.
Oh, absolutely.
Very respectful.
He's always been a real nice guy.
Broad with the offensive rebound and put back for two. Gives Hanceville a 1-point lead.
Tough defense.
Mentioned Brayton Harris earlier. Of course, we'll probably mention a lot more for the nights out, but
good finish.
Charge. Get an offensive foul called there on Strickland. Braxton Broad takes the hit.
But Brayton scored his 1,000th point the other night, and he has 1,000 points for his career. So brag on him for that real quick.
That was a tough call on Strickland there. I think Broad was kind of right under the basket.
Yeah, you know they don't.
Yeah,
in college, that would not have been charged definitely with the line down there.
He was inside that mark for sure.
Harris, quick release for three, gets it to go.
Right on cue.
Now, is Harris a senior?
He is a senior, yes.
Coleman out to Bell. Bell lines one up.
Good look.
A little bit off the mark. Broad with a good strong rebound out to Harris. He loses the handle, but he saves it. Calvert back over to Harris.
The high ball screen here. Slipped it.
Calvert attacks the basket. Hangs in the air. Can't get it to fall.
Good hustle by
Harris
Campbell.
gets the rebound. Can't get it to fall. And Bell will clear. Up ahead to Hancock. Back out to Bell. Hancock with it at the top. Clements attacks. Off to Hancock. Good strong finish. And the foul.
Count it.
That was a good pass by Clements.
Big shot. For Good Hope, you've got the big guy over on the bench. You don't want to get too far behind, and they're playing right with him, even with him not in the game right now in foul trouble.
You know, you had mentioned about how this Good Hope team plays and how Coach Adams kind of, even when you played last year, he always promoted, you know, give that ball up. Don't be selfish. And look, just then, I mean, in a matter of about 3 seconds, those 3 players touched the ball and got them an open look inside.
Calvert can't complete the three-point play. Hanceville with a 25-23 lead. Calvert a little short.
A little too aggressive that time.
Haynes with the rebound. Good Hope pushes in transition.
They got
They have numbers. Coleman with a good look for a three. A little bit off the back iron. Good hustle by Hancock there to get the rebound. Out to Bell. That last foul was on Calvert, his first. Hanceville's team 6.
Good
Nice
move.
spin move, left-handed finish by Tyler Coleman.
What a move.
Very good move.
Good Hope pressure picks up. Calvert brings it into the front court.
Oh, careless turnover by Will.
Bell with it out in front.
It's going to be a walk.
Yeah, we're going to get a travel call on K-Mal Bell there. He was trying to volleyball it to himself.
I didn't think he had possession of that ball.
Yeah, I don't know. That could have been either way, really. I don't know if he ever had full possession of it, but you could have said that he was just alley-ooping himself or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think Coach Adams agreed either. He did not seem happy with that call.
We're going to get a loose ball foul on K-Mal Bell there. It's going to be
both teams had a bonus
team
now.
6.
I didn't see what he did right there. Did he grab a player and make a break? Or what?
On the backside there, number 1 guarding 24 Connor Hams over there.
16 fouls. Good Hope's going to back out of the pressure and try not to put Hanceville at the line unless they can keep from it. A minute 40 here left in the second quarter. We're tied at 25. Harris steps into a deep three. A little bit short, but Campbell with an offensive rebound.
Good Hope's just getting out-rebounded.
You know, I was about to say that. I don't know. We don't have the stats right in front of us. But we mentioned earlier how the offensive rebounding would be important. Hanceville's got seemed like double digits on offensive rebounds tonight.
Well, especially when Colton's not in the game.
Right.
They're taking advantage of that for sure.
Right.
Yeah, when Colton Lindsey's out of the game, you see this more and more in basketball these days, but I mean, there's no player on the court that's over, 6'1" probably?
Oh, yeah.
This is a guard's game for sure.
Campbell misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Cone attacks. Nice hesitation move. Knocked away by Hanceville. Good Hope will retain possession.
Great move. Cone was looking for a foul, but I think it was probably a clean block.
I think he got all ball.
Number 20, Tucker Malin, will re-enter the game.
Cone is so quick off the dribble.
Smart
went to
pass.
sleep on defense.
Hanceville lost Hancock. Hancock took it in for 2.
Good move.
Campbell brings it in the front court. He'll attack. Kick out. 3-point attempt. A little bit off the mark there by A.J. Wood.
Hey, great rebound by Jones there. That smaller guy goes right inside and jumps up and steals a rebound out of Good Hope's hands.
Him and Harris both are getting a lot of rebounds.
Overton up to Malin. Malin out to. We're going to get another charge call, this time on Tucker Malin. Noah Jones stands in and takes the hit.
And it doesn't take much these days to get a charge. And I'm not saying it's not a charge.
Yeah.
I'm just, I feel like in the past they were more hesitant. It seemed like it was a 50-50 ball. They always go charge over a block.
You're right. Absolutely. And once again, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Jones, but he was right underneath the goal.
Right.
And it's almost like you can't attack the goal without getting a charge called on you.
I feel like a lot of times in a situation like that, when it was off the pass, you would have just seen a play on. Yeah. So we're going to get another charge on the other end. Clements this time takes the hit. That means number 24, Connor Helms, lowered his shoulder.
That gives me a flashback. I remember, Noah, last year when you were playing Aniana area tournament, I think there were about 12 to 15 charges called in one ball game.
Yeah.
Coach Adams made us do a drill where one player would stand into the goal and you'd have to drive around them without touching them.
Yeah, it's
just for that one game.
Kamal Bell lines up a 3, a little short.
Great rebound by Weston.
Hancock with an offensive rebound. Back out to Bell for another 3, short again. Hanceville's going to have transition, but they're going to run out of time. Well, at the end of the first half, Good Hope leading Hanceville 27-25.
Good first half.
And we're going to have an opportunity to get to see our cheerleaders here before we go to any of our sponsors. I think first up we have Hanceville's cheerleaders.
Yeah, Noah, I think I saw a video of the older Mr. Adams taking some charges at practice one time, right?
I did see that.
We talked about that last game some. It was we were in a little bit of a slump last year. I think we lost about 4 games in a row. And he said, it was an 8 a.m. practice, and he goes, if y'all aren't going to do it, I'll do it. And he turned on Eye of the Tiger, and he said, y'all come hit me. So I was the first one. I went and I lowered my shoulder in his chest, and I took him out.
That's kind of a no-win situation, isn't it? You either take your coach down or you get in trouble for not going for it.
Hey, sometimes as a coach, you just have to demonstrate. I remember I took one in a locker room one time over at Sulligent because I had a group of players that were scared to stand in and take one. I said, all right, hey, I'll do it right here. Let's go.
He got mad at me for not hitting him hard enough right after that. And then he'd say, if y'all don't hit me hard enough, y'all are running. And so
he loved guys like Scott Adams. They love kids, have spent their entire life pouring into kids, and guys like that are just real good for these communities.
Absolutely.
So right here before we have our cheerleaders count, we got Maggie McKinney going to be playing. She's a Fair Queen representative for Good Hope High School, and she's going to be performing here for us.
Very talented.
Great job there by Maggie McKinney.
You know, Maggie's a very talented young lady. Her dad works in the maintenance department, and mom's a teacher for us, and they're all three are very talented. Now we have up our Hanceville cheerleaders.
I've always said these cheerleaders that do that tumbling and stuff, I mean, do they do track or anything? The athleticism it takes to do that, I feel like if you teach them how, they could probably high jump or something, right?
I think there used to be an argument where cheerleaders athletes, and I think that's been debunked a long time ago. They're definitely athletes.
Hey, all it takes is, you know, we have a Cullman County cheer competition every year. We started a few years ago, and I go to that, and I'm telling you, they're doing gymnastics.
That's
along
right.
with cheers.
And they competed this year. They got second place in the county and went down and competed in at the Harris Arena in the state meet, and they did a really good job down there. So had a great year for our cheerleaders.
They represent our school well for sure. Next up, we have Good Hope High School cheerleaders, which are also great. I think this is probably number 1 and number 2 in the county.
I believe so. Yeah, they were first. That's correct.
They're both very good. I love it when they see a young person find their niche and really just get into it and do the best that they can do and be successful.
The cheerleaders spend a lot of time and put a lot of work in. They're up here multiple nights during this week, and it's good to be able to recognize them. So, Daniel, while we have a minute here, what is Hanceville's situation as far as the area tournament and moving forward? Where are they sitting in the area?
We're going to be second place, and we'll end up playing at Etowah. We don't know who we play because it's a tie for third and fourth place. So we'll meet Monday. We'll figure out who gets the third and fourth spot, and we'll play either Anion or Asheville at Etowah week after next.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're going to go to some of our sponsors at this time. And once again, thank you for everybody that sponsored this county tournament.
Family-oriented.
Family-oriented.
Friendly.
knowledgeable,
honesty,
honesty, honest,
honest,
honesty, dedicated, dedicated,
dedicated,
team,
teamwork, a great team,
trustworthy,
trust,
hardworking,
top notch,
on top of everything,
and integrity. This is who we are. We are Happy Homes.
We're back here in beautiful Tom Drake Coliseum, getting you set for the second half of this Varsity Boys final. Good Hope currently leading Hanceville 27-25. I'm Adam McKenna. I'm here with Noah Barnett and Daniel Wakefield. Cole out to Overton. Overton with a look at a three. A little bit long. Battle for the rebound.
Oh, great work by Weston right there.
Good hustle there by Lindsay and Broad, both on the floor. Looks like we're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow will go to Hanceville. Will Calvert enters it into Braxton Broad.
Hanceville needs to get a good start here.
Broad into the paint. Out to Calvert. Calvert gets a good look at a three. Yes, he gets it to go. Hanceville will take a 1-point lead off the Will Calvert triple. Hanceville with a little pressure up ahead to Lindsay. Lindsay over to Bell. Overton with it over to Cone. Cone back out to Bell. Bell with a look at a three, and he gets it to go. Back and forth here. Good Hope now leading 30-28.
I'm sure Coach Adams lit a fire into these guys at halftime.
Hot start for both teams. They come out and hit 2 threes.
Campbell, quick, strong move to the basket. Back out the top to Garrett. Nice look back inside to Campbell. Campbell's going to get the contact from Bell.
I like the foul there from Bell. If you're Bell, you're going to foul him there. At least make sure he doesn't get up and get that shot. A lot of times guys will give up that 3-point play.
It's scary to be in the air like that.
Right.
I know multiple times I've had that happen to me. You just fall.
Garrett Clint handle it. Oh, gets it back. Lays it in for 2.
I actually thought that last foul was a shooting foul.
Yeah, they got the foul call on the floor there. I thought he was trying to go up with it too. Cone up ahead to Lindsay. Lindsay brings it into the front court. Quick hands by Campbell there. He gets the steal. Campbell in 1-on-2 there. A little short. Can't get it to go. Cone with the rebound.
Great defensive play on one end. Another great defensive play.
Campbell again with the quick hands, but he steps out of bounds.
It was a great hustle by Campbell, trying to keep that ball alive.
You know, we talked last game about the teacher girls just go, 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 but I think there's quite a few guys in this game that there's no slow down in them. Campbell is all over the court.
Another guy that comes to mind is Jacob Haynes.
Absolutely.
He's everywhere.
Nice finish inside there by Cone for 2. Gives Good Hope a 32-30 lead. Calvert into Harris.
Cone's such a good player, just a smooth offensive player.
And he's so young, too, to be as talented as he is.
No, I believe Cone's a pretty good football player also, right? Calvert with an offensive rebound, left-handed putback. Can't get it to go.
A couple of unlucky rolls there for Hanceville.
Cone will clear out to Hancock. Hancock up ahead to Lindsay. Lindsay attacks Garrett.
Well, that's a good no call. That was not a charge.
Lindsay gets it go off the glass for 2. Harris back into the front court. Up ahead of Bell. Nice underhanded finish.
Especially for someone that gets people so much taller than him. He's an amazing finisher.
He did a good job in his career going back to middle school. He can figure out how to get the ball up above those guys. It's really crazy to watch. He can hit any kind of shot on the floor, not just outside. He can finish at the goal too.
His floaters are some of the best.
Lindsay a little short on the 3.
And he works on that a lot. That's not by accident. He spends a lot of time in the gym.
Braden Harris. Is that younger brother of Bronte? Is that correct?
That is correct, yes.
Bronte, fantastic basketball and football player, obviously, here in his time in Cullman County.
Oh,
Calvert for the offensive rebound.
I thought that was going to be a putback.
I thought the same thing. Seemed like he was up high enough.
I was about to get out of my seat.
Calvert got to have a double-digit rebound night. Will's been all over the place on the boards tonight.
Hanceville with the pressure. Cone enters it into Bell. Bell brings it into the front court. Bell strong left-handed finish, a little bit off.
Unlucky roll for Good Hope on the other end.
Harris out to Calvert. Calvert, quick catch and shoot three. Gets it to go.
Big shot. Big shot.
Big shot for them.
Hanceville retakes the lead, 35-34. Calvert out to Bell. Off on the three. Cone with a strong rebound, and he finishes for two. Good Hope will take the lead back 36-35. Coach Drew Adams is going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Yeah, I'd be interested.
We're back here live at Tom Drake Coliseum. Good Hope currently with a 36-35 lead. Quite a number of lead changes here in the third period. Back and forth action. Hanceville will trigger it in underneath the basket. Good Hope applying pressure. Calvert down the sideline. Calvert kicks to Harris. Harris attacks. Floater over Lindsey. Can't get it to go. Lindsey. We're going to get a foul call. I'm not sure if they got, it looks like Cooper Garrett, number 4. It's going to be his third personal.
I can't argue that one. He came up into him and grabbed him on that. Tough call, but right call.
You like the hustle, but at the same time you have 2 fouls. So
right.
It's a championship game.
You know, you can live with that foul. It's a hustle foul, you're playing hard. That's the kind of foul you can live with.
I mean, just like Fairview, you're going up against a 6'6", 6'7" guy. What else do you want them to do?
Right.
Overton hands to Bell. Bell loses the handle. It's going to be out on Hanceville. Going to get some subs. Number 4, Eli Clements. Number 10, Jacob Haynes re-entering the game.
The coach is going to leave Carson in there. Got 3 fouls. We'll see if it pays off.
Noah Jones, J.T. Davis, and Zach Campbell re-enter the game for Hanceville. Clements triggers it in to Haynes.
With the game going like it is, I think I'd sit Garrett right now.
Yeah, you got to be really careful. You sure don't want 4 this early.
Cone a little bit off on the jump shot. Good rebound by Garrett. Campbell brings it into the front court. Campbell attacks the paint. Nice finish and the
big
foul.
drive.
He slid between both of them.
That's what I'd like to see from Campbell the rest of the game. Just no threes. Let's just see Campbell attack the basket every time.
Got the foul on Eli Clements. Going to be his first personal. Good Hope's team second.
Yep.
Oh, we're going to have a loose ball foul.
I think that's also on Clements.
Yeah, I think we're going to get number 4, Eli Clements again with his second, team third.
Didn't finish that three-point list. If the one area that Hanceville's had in this tournament that's been a little shaky has been free throw shooting.
Garrett with his 3 fouls will take a seat. A.J. Wood re-enters the game. Noah Jones.
Good shot
fake. A little bit long. Lindsey with the rebound out to Cone. Cone brings it into the front court. Over to Haynes. Haynes middle drive. Kick to Clements. Clements middle drive.
It's good defense.
All deflected.
Wow. The takedown.
We're going to have a held ball again. This time possession here will stay with Good Hope. Good hustle by Lindsey as well as a host of Bulldogs. Haynes with it around the top. Out to Cone. Over to Bell.
Dr. Barnett mentioned earlier Just been a really well officiated game. They're letting the players decide this.
Lindsey, good strong move. You're going to get a travel call on Lindsey.
I think he dragged that other foot. I agree with that call.
Number 0, Cornelius with it into the front court.
Hanceville on the floor. Got 4 non-starters in right now, so let's see if we can get some bench production in the next 2:19.
Cornelius over to Campbell. Campbell with a quick catch and shoot 3. A little short. Clements with a rebound. Up ahead to Bell. Bell, good hesitation move and a good floater off the glass. Gets it to go. Good Hope now leading 38-37. It's a good matchup of head coaches, two fairly young head coaches, but
both these teams are well coached.
That was a good find by
nice
Campbell.
finish there. Yeah, good pass by Campbell and a good finish by number 13, A.J. Wood.
And both these coaches get their teams to play with 100% effort, too. There's no slacking.
That's one thing about Hanceville is they have, like you said, 4 bench players now, and you couldn't even convince me that.
Right. Hanceville's got strength and depth. They have a deep bench, and he'll go 11 or 12 deep even some nights.
Braxton Broad will re-enter the game. Cornelius will take a seat, as well as Weston Hancock coming in for Tyler Cohn. Clements lines up a 3, a little bit long. Campbell with a rebound, pushes into the front court. Out to Jones. Jones with a good look at a 3. Off the mark.
Offensive rebound.
Campbell lines one up. Can't get it to go. Broad with a rebound and put back for 2.
I want to see Campbell attack the basket. I don't think they can stop him consistently if he's going to the hole.
I don't know many people that can
Lindsey
stop
lines one up. A little short.
I think Good Hope's settling right now just for the 3 ball, trying to get back in it.
Good Hope's got a lot of rhythm a little bit.
Hanceville with a 41-38 lead. 1 minute to go in the 3rd period. Campbell out to Broad. Broad lines one up. Around the rim, but won't fall. Hancock clears. He brings it into the front court. Over to Haynes. Haynes back out to Bell.
They're buying some time with Cone on the bench, too. So I'm sure they'll get him right back in at the end of the quarter.
Haynes, good strong drive to the basket. Gets it to go for 2.
We talked about Harris being an undersized guard, not afraid. That's another guy right there. He gets most of his points inside.
He does.
He's one of the shortest
He attacks the
ones out
basket really well.
Campbell catch and shoot 3. Off the glass, and it falls in for 3.
Bank is open on Saturday night.
He was a little, he was on 1 foot, I think.
Yeah. Nice job.
I think
Let's see if they got time.
Something there.
They got to get it and go.
Crowd behind us wanted a travel call there. Noah Jones from half court. A little bit short. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, we're going to have Hanceville leading Good Hope 44-42. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back with the 4th quarter after this.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, you can expect to be treated like family, whether purchasing a new or used car, having yours serviced, or getting damage repaired at the Collision Center. Our excellent parts department quickly supplies parts and accessories for service and repairs, and to customers over the counter. Make the switch to Mitch. Mitch Smith Chevrolet.
At Mitch Smith Chevrolet, what's not to love?
We're back inside of Tom Drake Coliseum. Adam McKinnon here with Noah Barnett, Daniel Wakefield. Going to be bringing you an action-packed 4th quarter as Hanceville leads 44-42, and they will have the ball to start.
What everybody wanted, a close game, a great game. We've had that for 3 quarters.
So Good Hope going to change it up and go to a little bit of a zone look here. Noah Jones out top. They back off. He shoots the 2 off the back rim. Harris brings it into the front court. Nice kick out to Cole. Cone, three-point look, a little short. Broad with the rebound. Broad brings it into the front court. Over to Campbell. Campbell, catch and shoot three, a little short. Cone brings it in. Out to Bell. Swings it over to Haynes. Haynes, middle drive. Kick out to Cone. Cone attacks. A little floater. Gets it to go.
Good drive. He has finished almost every time he's attacked the rim like that tonight.
7 minutes to play here in the fourth period. We are tied at 44. Jones with it over against the against the Good Hope zone.
Good skip pass.
A little bit off the mark, a little long. Cone with the rebound.
What you don't want Hanceville to do is start settling for all outside shots just because they've gone zone.
Cone again, a nice finish off the glass with a strong move.
And so far, Hanceville has not attacked the basket yet.
I'd be working that ball to Campbell right now.
Right.
Broad with it.
You're going to have to be a little more patient against the zone.
Stephen Chandler going to take a timeout. Looks like we're going to take a 30-second timeout here. And we're going to take our timeout with them. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back with the rest of the game after this.
Even
back
when he
inside of
doesn't
Tom
block
Drake
shots.
Coliseum. Good Hope with a 2-point lead here, 46-44 with 6:25 to go in the game in this Varsity Boys Championship.
Like you were saying earlier about Colton blocking shots. Even when he's not blocking shots, him just being there deters so many people.
You're right. He alters shots, and it makes you think twice about driving in there.
Calvert over to Campbell. He's going to attempt another three. Gets this one to go to give Hanceville the 1-point lead.
A big shot against that zone right there.
Deep.
Another one of those, they'll have to get out of it.
Overton brings it into the front court against Broad. Over to Lindsey. Up strong for two. Good Hope takes the lead again, 48-47.
Bringing Carson Garrett back in. He's at the scorer's table.
Calvert with a one-handed catch on the side. Skip pass over to Campbell. Campbell, one dribble jump shot. Off the mark. Cone with a rebound. He looks to push in transition. Cone all the way out to Bell. Bell for three.
Big
it's a
shot.
51-47 lead by Good Hope. Good Hope's largest lead of the game.
That's what I was about to say. I think this is their largest.
Will Calvert over to Campbell. Campbell back out.
You got to go with the gaps in these zones.
Calvert for three, lines it up, a little short.
They're forcing a little bit right now. Good Hope zone doing a really good job.
Nice defense there. Out to Hancock for three, a little bit off. Overton with the good offensive rebound. He'll bring it back out to Cone, and we'll reset the offense.
I think you'd like to get a touch inside right here if you're Good Hope. Block.
Looks like we're going to get a blocking call on number 10, Braden Harris. Carson Garrett, number 24, Connor Helms will both re-enter the game.
Carson will really help against Colton.
Good Hope's ball. They'll trigger in on the sideline. Cone out to Overton. Overton brings it into the front court. Over to Cone. Cone again attacking the basket. Off the glass for two.
What a finish.
He has finished consistently when he wants to take it to the basket.
Braden Harris into Garrett. Calvert, one dribble pull up. Off the rim. Fight for the rebound. Looks like we're going to loose ball foul on Zach Campbell.
I think we had a change in that call. I'm not sure what happened there.
Okay, we are going to get a foul on Tyler Cone instead of Zach Campbell. Helms into Garrett. Campbell attacks. Nice hands there. I think Overton's the one that got the strip. Lindsey picks it up, over to Overton.
I'd give that ball up.
Campbell pressuring Overton. Overton does a good job, gets it ahead in the front court. Lindsey, good strong move. Can't get it to go, but we're going to get Garrett with a foul. That's going to be his fourth.
That's not what you wanted.
I think you've got to leave him at this point, down 6 with 3:58 left.
Lindsey will go to the line for 2.
Adam, what was the score at the end of the third? Was it 47-45 Hanceville?
I think you may be right.
So Hanceville's yet to score this quarter since Good Hope went zone. I want to say Campbell maybe
44. Campbell
yeah,
hit a
44.
three.
That's right. Then 1 3-point shot.
Lindsey gets both to go as Good Hope has opened up the largest lead of the game either way, 55-47. Harris dribbles into a 3. Yes, he gets it to go, 55-50.
They needed that. That was a huge shot.
More of those.
Huge shot.
We're going to get a timeout from Coach Stephen Chandler. I don't think Coach Adams is very happy with the defense there. Got a full timeout. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
We are Cullman County Schools.
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 Exceptional.
Educational.
Experiences.
For everyone. For everyone.
Every day.
Every day.
Every day.
Three minutes and 47 seconds here to go in the Varsity Boys Finals. Good Hope opening up a 55-50 lead, and they will have possession here. Hanceville will bring the full court pressure.
Hanceville may be more aggressive in how they trap here going forward.
Overton brings it into the front court. He's defended by Calvert. Overton over to Cone. Cone being real patient here on offense. Head down, jump shot, a little bit off the rim. Got a loose ball, going to be won by Campbell. He attacks, and he'll finish for 2.
Great hustle.
55-52, Good Hope with the lead over Hanceville.
Campbell showed off some speed there on that one.
And his hops.
Overton with it at the top. Hands to Hancock. Over to Bell. Bell lines up a 3. A little short. Lindsey with the offensive rebound and putback. And the foul.
Big basket. They got to get him boxed out. Keep him off the boards. Offensive rebound, second chance points.
We've got a foul call on Will Calvert that time. It's going to be his second, Hanceville's 5th. Lindsey will go to the line to try to complete the 3-point play.
They're going to have to control him if they want to get back in this game. He's killing them.
Lindsey long on the free throw. Calvert will get the rebound. He'll push into the front court. Strong to the basket. A little short on the floater. Overton controls into the front court. Nice look there to Lindsey. Good defense by Garrett.
I think it's a good call. Hanceville needs to be really careful right here. It's still a 5-point game, 2:39. They need to maximize get the best shot possible on every possession. Still
Calvert,
plenty of time.
Calvert rolls it into Campbell. Campbell's going to let it roll to save time.
Roll.
Picks up. Out to Calvert. Little jump shot on the baseline.
Good shot.
57-54.
Smart shot.
Hanceville cuts it back to 3.
That's how Hanceville's going to have to play. More smart shots rather than just slinging up deep threes.
Cone out to Lindsey. Lindsey back to Cone. Over to Overton. Good Hope again being patient on offense. Ball's going to be deflected out of bounds. It's going to be off Braden Harris. Good Hope will retain possession.
We're going to guess Coach Adams probably doesn't want a lot of threes right now himself. So I think you're probably going to look inside at 12 or Cone taking it to the basket here.
Overton handles against Harris. Now Cone.
Looks like he wants to take it.
Cone out to Bell. Bell lines one up for three. Off the mark. Lindsay again. Fight for the rebound. Looks like Cone's going to come up with it. Jump shot. Can't get into foul. Overton with the offensive rebound.
2 big offensive rebounds for Good Hope.
We're down inside of 2 minutes now. We're going to get a timeout from Coach Drew Adams. Minute 48. Good Hope leading 57-54. While we have a minute, we want to give a shout out to a few people that made this tournament possible. Alan Dunkling, Cullman County Athletic Director, does a fantastic job. And for CCBOE TV, Courtney Myricks, Anna Pace, Leah Sapp, Ty Watwood, Chris Chafin, they've done a fantastic job all week. When I haven't been here, I've watched the games on YouTube or on the CCBOE TV app. Fantastic job.
Yeah, really, this is impressive what they put on here. I mean, there's not very many high school kids in the state that get to come to an arena like this and play in the county tournament that's on TV, and you get the broadcasts and interviews on the floor. I mean, this is really great to be a high school kid playing a county tournament in Hanceville for Cullman County.
Say thank you to Dr. Shane Barnett, Superintendent of Cullman County Schools, Assistant Superintendent Richard Orr, and their everything they put into everything Cullman County Schools, but athletics included.
Absolutely.
So just to reset here, there's a minute 48 left. Good Hope holding to a 57-54 lead, and they will have possession of the ball. Hanceville only with 5 team fouls. If they get to a point where they need to foul, put them on the foul line, they're going to need to do that a couple times. Cone inbounds it to the backcourt to Overton.
Overton's played well tonight. Had a lot of pressure at that point guard spot.
Overton being defended by Campbell. Loose ball. Overton is able to pick it up. Back out to Cone.
You also feel very comfortable with Cone with the ball in his hands.
Cone back over to Overton. Overton picks up his dribble.
Campbell
with a steal.
Huge steal.
Well, they don't need a 3 here.
Back tip by Overton. Was able to get the steal back. Another steal by Harris. Over to Campbell. Inside, Campbell can't handle it. Overton picks it back up, and we're heading the other way. Hancock will slow things down for Good Hope.
Opportunity for Hanceville right there on that possession. That was a tough one.
Down under a minute. Good Hope holds to a 3-point lead. Tyler Calvert's going to take the foul. Will Calvert. Next one, Good Hope will be in the bonus. Some say it may be a little early, but as well as Good Hope handles the basketball. Held ball. Possessioner will stay with Good Hope. Almost gave him the old commentator's jinx there. Talking about how well they handled it. They almost turned it over. Good Hope will trigger it in underneath. Overton out top to Bell.
I think you can play defense for about 10 seconds here, but I guess they choose to foul immediately.
Campbell will take the foul. It's going to put Kamal Bell on the line for shooting a 1-and-1.
If you're Hanceville, that is not a guy you want on the line.
57-54, 49 seconds remain. Bell will go to the line. Rims out. Calvert with the rebound.
Unlucky.
Calvert pushes into the front court. We're going to get a timeout from Hanceville and Coach Stephen Chandler. We're going to take a full timeout. We're going to... All right, with a full timeout being taken by Hanceville, they're down by 3. We'll be right back after this commercial.
One might be
Jinxton
to say, excuse me, Mr. Grill Man, there appears to be a little extra burger on my burger. You're dang right there is. Everybody goes to Milo's.
We are back. 47 seconds remain here in the Varsity Boys County Finals. Good Hope holding to a 3-point lead. Hanceville does have possession here. Coach, do you expect Hanceville to go for a quick 2 or try to get a look at a 3 here?
You know, really, you have plenty of time. You know, you don't have to force anything quick. 10 to 15 seconds, get a good shot, go to the basket. I'll be happy with that. He may have drawn up a special play for a 3. I like to.
Campbell strong to the basket, off, can't get to go. Lindsey controls, out to Overton. Calvert going to take the quick foul to put Overton at the line. We're going to be shooting 1-1 with 33 seconds remaining.
He could seal the game here.
If he makes both of these, it definitely puts Hanceville in a difficult situation.
It'll be a chance, but it'll be hard.
Yeah, Daniel, talk a little bit about what difference if he makes 1 versus if he makes 2 versus if he misses, misses the front end. It being 1 possession, 2 possession, and how much it makes a difference.
Well, now that he's missed that.
Offensive rebound by Lindsey. I think we're going to get a travel call.
Wow.
Oh, I think Coach Adams was trying to call timeout.
Lindsey grabbed the offensive rebound, but he couldn't keep his footing.
Well, now that he's missed it, now you're right back in the same. I still think you have 10 or 12 seconds. So you don't have to shoot a 3 yet. I'm not sure if Coach is going to call a timeout here. It looks like he's going to let him play.
He's just letting him go.
Harris brings it into the front court.
That's the guy
screen. Harris over Lindsey. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by Campbell. Can't get it to fall. Lindsey with the rebound.
Man.
Looks like we're going to get a foul call to put Lindsey on the line, shooting 1-1. Good Hope will go to the line for their 3rd straight 1-1, but they've missed the front end the first 2.
Now if you make both with 16 seconds left and you go up 5, you have to get down and hit a 3 quickly. Different situation with 16 seconds than 40.
You got to hope they don't hit the free throws.
Lindsey shooting 1-1. And he's off the back iron. Garrett.
And it's going to be.
With position, we're going to get a foul on Weston
non-shooting
Hancock.
situation, though.
Team foul number 5, so Hanceville will have the ball underneath.
I think you have to get your best 3-point play here if you're coach. Not sure there's time to hit the 2 now, especially coming all the way up the floor, full court.
Good Hope going to apply a little bit of pressure to try to make Hanceville use some clock.
If you get it to half court, then about 2 or 3 seconds, and then call timeout.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout here from Coach Steven Chandler.
Go ahead and get it now.
Smart timeout. I would definitely get the ball in Harris's hands.
You know, and this is one of those deals, you know, you just saw Braden shoot that 3. You had the 6'6" guy on him. It was a very tough shot. But you don't really have a choice of who shoots it. When you get the ball down the floor, whoever gets the first look has got to let it go. There's not going to be working the ball around, trying to get the best shot. It's somebody gets one good look, and you got to let it go.
I think that's good for Hanceville because they have multiple guys who can shoot that, like we've said.
If you had any thoughts about trying to go for a 2, Hanceville just used their final timeout, so I do think Hanceville has to get a 3-point look here.
I didn't realize that, but yeah, now that that's their final timeout, it's 3 or bust at this point with 15.6 seconds.
I guess if you had a timeout, you could try to score quick, get a timeout, and then play the foul game.
Right.
Down 3 with no timeouts left, they're going to have to try to draw up something to get a 3-point look.
You know, and I think he'll probably try to get some type of ball screen maybe. I'm not sure you want your guy just come straight down the floor and throw one up. So I'm sure there'll be a ball screen, maybe an off-ball screen, something to get someone coming to the ball, maybe curling off the bottom of the baseline. We'll see what he does here.
Good Hope only with 5 team fouls, so they're going to have some full-court pressure here. They can play aggressively.
That's huge too. You know, you're not going to put him on the line if you foul.
That's smart of Tyler Cohn, a sophomore there. I saw him telling his teammates, hey, we only have 5 team fouls.
Yep, he knows situational basketball.
Campbell over to Harris. Harris with a look, a little bit long. Garrett with the rebound. Back out to Harris. Harris shoots another look.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh.
Good Hope throws the ball in, called from half court. And it's off the iron.
What a shot by Harris.
57 to 57. Braden Harris. Off the offensive rebound and kick out by Garrett. He has tied the game 57 to 57. And we are going to go overtime.
Free basketball.
I think you need to talk more about Garrett's rebound. None of that would have happened without his hustle.
Offensive rebound. That's been a huge key in this game all night. Second chances.
Take of a shot by Harris, but what a rebound.
Yeah, he didn't get a good look on the first one, but that second one, he was by himself.
And he even got hit by Weston, too.
Yeah, could have been a 4-point play.
So we are tied at 57 to reset here. Good Hope has 5 team fouls, Hanceville with 9. I know Garrett has four personal fouls. Other than that, I don't think anybody's in real bad foul trouble here.
He has 4 of their 9.
So high school rules, overtime, you play basically a half of a quarter, so we're going to have 4 minutes on the clock here. Hanceville, who was out of timeouts, will now have one because you add a timeout for both teams in overtime.
Couldn't have asked for a better championship game from either side.
We will re-tip here at center court to start the overtime period. Looks like both teams are going with their starters, the 5 that started the game both ways.
Something to keep in mind, though, Carson does have 4 fouls, and Good Hope is in the bonus.
Good hustle there by Campbell to save the tip, and Hanceville will control.
Everyone definitely got their money's worth.
Calvert with it. Spin. Throws up a wild shot. Going to be out of bounds off of Calvert.
That's a good no call there. I know it's tough for Hanceville, but that was a good no call.
Hanceville with a little bit of pressure. Now they'll back up. Overton brings it into the front court. He'll be guarded by Campbell.
Campbell's had a great defensive game.
Campbell over to Hancock. Hancock out to Cone.
And solid offensively, too, for that matter.
Cone being guarded by Broad. Loses it over to Bell. Bell.
Good shot.
A little jump shot.
Good rebound by Campbell.
Campbell brings it into the front court. He'll bring it out back towards half court and reset the offense.
Plenty of time.
Campbell strong to the basket.
Easy call.
Lindsey stands in, takes the hit. A little bit late, but we will get a charge call.
Luckily, that's only 2 on Campbell.
It's going to be team foul number 10, but of course on the offense foul, we won't go shoot. So Good Hope will enter the ball into the backcourt. Overton against Broad.
A good defensive possession by Good Hope. Good job by him stepping up, taking that charge. Tough call, but I think it's the right call.
Cone out to Bell. Bell into the paint against Harris.
He's got
Goes
that
up for 2
size
over
advantage
Garrett.
there. Good job.
Good Hope, 59-57, takes the first lead here in overtime. Campbell brings in the front court. Coach Steven Chandler calls out some instructions.
Coming with a high ball screen. He better get set. He's got 4.
Campbell strong into the paint. Over Lindsey. Off the rim. Won't fall. Battle for the rebound.
That's great hustle by Braxton.
So they're going to have a tied ball. Possession error will go to Good Hope. So Good Hope with 2:19 will have possession and a 2-point lead.
A long way to go if you're Hanceville. You're only down 2.
They showed that earlier.
For Good Hope, I think you'd like to get Cone a touch here. He's been doing a great job of taking it to the basket in that 4th quarter.
Campbell goes for the steal. Can't get it. Over to Cone. Lindsey with it. Short corner. Looks to attack Garrett.
Wouldn't even move if I was coaching right now. That can't be on Garrett.
Offensive rebound by Lindsey. Looks like we're going to get a foul call.
We'll see.
I think Will Calvert's going to pick up his 3rd. That's going to be
that was 50-50. 50-50. They could have went either way on that foul.
I think Garrett's doing a good job just walling up and keeping his hands
I say that's going to be Calvert's 3rd. That's actually Calvert's 5th foul. Will Calvert has fouled out of the game here. With 1:58 left in overtime. Lindsey going to go to the line, shoot 2.
And that's a big loss for Hanceville, but fortunately they've got some depth, and you can trust Noah Jones to play great in his place here in the next 158.
Lindsey gives Good Hope a 3-point lead. The missed free throws in regulation are really why we're here.
You're right.
That gave Hanceville about 4 attempts to hit the last-second shot.
Lindsey goes 2 for 2 at the line this time, though. 61-57. Good Hope with a 4-point lead. Braden Harris brings it into the front court. A switch. That's the taller Lindsey guarding him.
Well, you probably don't want to shoot this one.
Out to Garrett, back out to
Take
Harris.
it to the basket.
Cone goes for the steal, can't get it. Campbell inside to Broad.
Nice play.
Nice pass by Campbell, and Broad catches it and finishes for 2. Cuts the lead in half, 61-59. Good Hope now leads by 2.
Long way to go. Don't need to foul. For Good Hope, just be smart. Work the clock.
Pass by Overton, a little too hot to handle. Through Hancock's hand, goes out of bounds. Hanceville will take possession, down by 2. Jones enters the ball into Harris.
Big possession right here, I think.
Into the front court. Over to Campbell. Campbell out to Garrett. Garrett steps into a three.
His first
and he gets it to go, and Hanceville takes a 1-point lead.
His first attempted three of the night.
And we have a turnover.
Oh, wow.
Steal by Broad, floater, and it goes. Hanceville 64-61. Cole enters the ball into Overton. We're going to get a timeout call by Coach Drew Adams. Hanceville with a quick 5-0 lead.
Carson Garrett with a big smile on his face.
What a quick swing right there.
That's
49 seconds remaining, and Hanceville has taken a 3-point lead.
That's one of those typical, no. You big man shooting a three.
Yeah, I believe Noah's right. I think that was Garrett's first 3-point attempt of the game.
He hadn't had too many this year. So
he stepped in, shot it like he knew what he was doing, and got it to go.
He did.
He didn't hesitate. He let it fly.
Big shot in a big moment. And now you flip this back around. We've been talking about Hanceville, about what they have to do playing from behind, and now you flip the script. Now you have Good Hope. They've got a mismatch inside now, I think, with number 12. You go right at Garrett. He has 4 fouls. He can't play aggressively, and you still got shooters. So if you're Good Hope, on the flip side, there's no need to panic. And you're in the bonus too. Every time they Hanceville fouls, you'll be shooting 2 free throws. So 49 seconds in this game seems like 4 minutes.
There's no need to try hero ball. You play as a team.
That's right.
No one man has to do it.
For Good Hope, we're going to have Cone, Hancock, Overton, Bell, and Lindsay. Cone will inbound it to Bell. He's being guarded by Broad. Broad, Harris, Jones, Garrett, and Campbell, the 5 for Hanceville. Overton being guarded by Harris. I think Coach Adams took a timeout because he was being closely guarded, and I don't think Overton realized that the referee never broke his count.
Seemed like he got to about 4 on that.
That was a smart timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout here by Coach Adams. With 34.7 seconds here remaining, we're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back for the close of this game after a message from our sponsors.
What a shot. What a shot.
They threw it to him, and he kind of bounced, and Broad just caught it. All right, we're back with 34.7 seconds remaining here in the Varsity Boys County Championship. Hanceville has now taken a 3-point lead. Good Hope does have possession. Overton brings it into the front court.
Again, if you're Good Hope, you do not need a 3 right now.
Over to Hancock. He's going to hand to Bell. Bell attacks, gets into the paint, goes up. Can't get it to fall. Lindsay with offensive rebound, can't get it to go. Loose ball is controlled by Jones. Over to Campbell. Kamal Bell is going to take the foul with 13.5 seconds left. Hanceville is not in the bonus.
And now you've got to get it into your best free throw shooter.
Hanceville with a 3-point lead. The next foul, they'll go to the line for 1-1.
If you're Good Hope right now, I would stick on Campbell. I would not let him touch the ball. Nope, they're losing.
Campbell screens for Harris, and they lose Campbell. Campbell gets it. Overton will take the foul. So with 11.3 seconds left, Zach Campbell will go to the line, shoot a 1-1. So similar situation we saw in regulation. Good Hope couldn't close the game by making foul shots. Can Campbell make a couple foul shots and nearly ice the game here?
I think if he makes more, it's going to make it a lot harder for Good Hope to come back.
Campbell, a little short, off the iron. Hancock with a rebound. So Good Hope with a chance down by 3.
Double overtime or not.
Brings it to the front court. Coach Adams going to get a timeout with 4.4 seconds left. I believe that is going to be Good Hope's final timeout of the game with 4.4 seconds left. Hanceville on a 3-point lead, and they're going to inbound the ball from the sideline.
It's a full timeout?
Yes, I think it's a full timeout. Noah, does Coach Adams have a specific play? I know a lot of coaches have that play, for when you get under 4 or 5 seconds left, or is he probably drawing something up on the board right now?
The good thing about Coach Adams, which I love, is he goes by who's playing good that game. If I was playing good, if I was hitting threes, I would be the one shooting.
Try to get you a look. Okay.
And if it was the 6th man or the 7th man, that guy's shooting it. Because I remember multiple times Charlie would come off the bench and he'd be like, "You're shooting the last second shot because you've hit 3 threes this game," and he's not like he's not saying since I was a starter, I'm the one shooting it, which I really respected about him.
If I'm Hanceville, I'm fouling. They're not getting the 3-point shot.
I was gonna ask that question next. That's a lot of coaches debate. Do you foul? Do you not?
But you also got to be careful to not foul them as they shoot it.
Well, and you've got to have practiced this to foul, because you've got to know the situation on when to foul. Because like you said, you sure don't want to foul a shooter.
How to foul? Because I know a lot of people try and foul and they get a flagrant.
4.4. Overton will inbound to the side, on the side.
Going to the corner.
Well defended by Hanceville. Gets it into Hancock.
Wide open.
Hancock with a 3 in the corner. Rip it off. Cohen with a putback.
Ball game.
Cohen with the offensive rebound and putback for 2, but that's not going to be enough as Hanceville has won the Cullman County Varsity Championship 64-63. What a resilient game by Hanceville. Just kept coming back, back and forth. Just a fantastic basketball game there.
We talked a lot all game about this player, that player, who needs to score. And who would have ever thought that the biggest shot of the game was from Carson Garrett from the 3-point line with about a minute left?
I think it goes back to what we were saying, that they have that any person. They don't have a set person. They have anybody that can make a difference.
Yeah, I think both teams, the depth is really impressive of how many guys played on both teams. And not only played, but how many guys contributed a lot,
Yeah, we played, when I was coaching, we played West Point in a 4-overtime game in the semis about 6 or 7 years ago.
I remember that.
And, you play these overtime games and people foul out. And, sometimes there's a little bit of luck. You get that shot to fall, and, both teams play great, and you hate to see either team lose. So that shot that Carson hit, and then the steal right after that, 5 points that they scored in like 5 seconds there, that was obviously the difference of the game.
Was that Hanceville's last county championship?
It was, 16.
That year, Cold Springs, I was on the bench. We had beaten Holly Pond that night.
That is right. We coached
I remember
against you.
coming back the next night thinking, hey, we have a real good chance to win a county championship here.
That's right.
Xavier Malcolm had other plans.
And y'all had Tristan Chambers.
Absolutely.
And we had Xavier, and that was a tight game throughout, and went down to the wire that night too.
I remember watching that semifinals game with y'all in West Point thinking, hey, keep going to overtime. Just keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, we were literally down to 5 guys. We had 6 foul out that night in 4 overtimes.
Tristan Chambers is a guy that I've been watching play. Man, he can jump. You're talking about kids that can jump.
So we're going to have the all-tournament team here for the varsity boys. I don't even know how you pick. I think the media picks that. I don't know how you pick Hanceville and Good Hope here. All of them probably deserve it. We're going to have all-tournament, all-county, as well as the Eli Thomas Award, Joe Schultz Award be given here.
Sorry, I lost you just for a minute. Just watching the bench, got a little bit lost in the moment there. So. I have some multiple texts coming in right now, so I got sidetracked.
Silas Yarbrough. Also from Fairview, Kobe Payne.
Scored 26 last night.
All tournament. Braden Harris from Hanceville.
Hit the big shot.
I was going to say, if he didn't score another point in this tournament, the 3 right there was enough, right?
That is right. A lot of talented guys walking across the floor right now for every team that comes out.
From Holly Pond, Blake Rickard. From Hanceville, Will Calvert.
And I say this with all due respect to Holly Pond and Good Hope. Hanceville just beat the number 1 and number 3 team in the state. There's not many county tournaments that you have to go through a team that's number 1 in 2A and number 3 in 4A to have to win just your county tournament. So it might make area look easy when we get there.
Tyler Cohn, we kept talking about the girls being number 1 versus number 1, but like you just said, Hanceville having to go through number 1 and number 3. Very impressive. We had from Good Hope Tyler Cohn and also from Good Hope Colton Lindsay.
Very well deserved, in my opinion.
Holly Pond Christian Couch. From Hanceville, Zach Campbell. Again, this is your 2023 all-tournament team here for the Varsity Boys Tournament. Also from Hanceville, Braxton Broad.
Glad to see Braxton on the team. He's played well this week.
He deserves it. I'm glad he gets recognition.
Also well deserved.
Kamal Bell from Good Hope.
He hit some big threes too.
Yeah, Good Hope's just built a program. We talked, Noah, you said you had played in this game the last 2 years. Colton Lindsay, the only started as a senior, I believe. So, I would say Good Hope will have sights on being back here next year.
Which I like about Coach Adams is he always tells us to set our sights further. He goes, don't just settle for county championships, settle for something more.
Yeah,
Final Four.
We talked about that more with the girls, but for the boys here, a lot of teams with a chance to go deep.
Yes.
Area tournament, and hopefully progress further than that. Even the teams that are not playing here on Championship Saturday. This is all tournament. That's going to be Vinemont Connor Gibbs.
Yeah, from what, you never know what's going to happen in the area, but be a little disappointing if we don't see some of these teams playing in regionals throughout the state the next week or two.
Cold Springs, John Mark Smith. Yeah, even like I said, even teams that are not playing, Holly Pond are ranked number 1 in 2A.
Yeah.
You have to think they have sights on.
Oh, definitely.
Making a deep run.
They have a big chance too with Colin Brown.
And I think they can. I think all 3 of these teams that we just got through talking about. And
Cold Springs, we had John Mark Smith and then Nick Fallon. West Point, Jay Lamar. Both the Cold Springs guys, 1 senior and 1 freshman, but both fantastic young men and players. Jay Lamar from West Point, he can fill it up. I don't know if y'all had a chance to see him play. He can score the basketball.
I saw him play a couple times against Good Hope. He can shoot.
From West Point, here's Colton Perry.
That's another guy that can score.
Zach Campbell from Hanceville. Yeah, everybody I talk to, Zach Campbell, of course you see the athlete, but they just talk about character in general.
And a lot of people don't know this about Zach. He broke his wrist, I think it was week 4, his junior year of football, and he dealt with that for about 6 to 8 months, and he's overcome a major injury to get to where he is and have the football season he did and the basketball season he's having, and it was not easy. He went through a lot of rehab and spent a lot of hours doing that.
You go back talking about how much character he has. I mentioned earlier about running track against him, and he was one of the only guys that would never brag about beating me or nothing. He'd tell me how good I did and stuff. Even when events I wasn't against him. He's a great kid.
Hanceville, Braden Harris, and then also from Hanceville, Will Calvert. And now we have from Fairview, Kobe Payne back out here, and also Silas Yarborough. Holly Pond, Colin Brown. I think Noah mentioned him a while ago. His scoring prowess is quite impressive as well.
Absolutely.
Reminds me a lot of Braden Harris, the way he shoots.
Yeah, he can shoot from anywhere on the floor and create his shot whenever he wants to.
I don't know if it was this season high, but I know he put up 41 in a game early in the year. Also from Holly Pond, Gunnar McBee. And we talk about postseason play and then how important guard play is. Hey, Holly Pond right here, Connor Brown, Gunnar McBee. I don't know that you'll find in 2A, you'll find a backcourt
about the same in any classification, but definitely playing 2A ball, definitely.
Holly Pond, Blake Rickard.
You know, this upcoming week is for all teams is tough because you kind of have like a lull. You know, you get all fired up to play in this county tournament. Then you go back, and it's tough to get guys motivated next week because, you know, you'd rather just almost go straight into area from the county tournament because you play a couple of games next week that don't mean a lot. And you got to find a way to get them motivated and not slack off that week before area.
Yeah,
That's not always easy.
That first game coming out of county tournament, it didn't matter if you won the county tournament, lost. It's ugly usually.
It's tough. It is.
We've had from Good Hope, we've had Colton Lindsay, Kamal Bell, and Weston Hancock, and then also Tyler Cone. I believe that may close us out here with our 2023 Cullman County All-County for the season.
Large All-County team.
It says voted on by the coaches. The local media kind of handles the all-tournament, and then the coaches vote on all-county. That's the difference in those two. We're going to have a couple more special awards here. Eli Thomas was a fantastic basketball player. Was about my age, actually, and he tragically passed away in a car accident in October of his senior year.
That's right.
And
that was a year before I got to Hanceville. It took Hanceville a couple years to get over that.
Yeah, it was tough.
Not just program-wise, but school-wise, too.
I can see that. He was fantastic. We played a lot of basketball against each other, obviously, and then, you know, just playing pickup ball and stuff. He's a fantastic person and, you know, unbelievable basketball player.
Absolutely.
Will Calvert is going to win that award.
Congratulations to Will.
I'll never forget the time. Talk about regional tournaments coming up. They were playing Glencoe, and everybody had fouled out. They had 3 players left, and he just kept scoring and kept scoring and kept scoring. They eventually lost the game, but
when everybody fouled out,
I mean, it was like 3-on-5, but Eli just willed them to overtime and then a close loss.
Yeah.
Joe Schultz Award given to, you know, it's Colton Lindsay, number 12 from Good Hope.
Congratulations to Colton.
Joe Schultz Award takes into account what you do on the court, community service, academics, just kind of the whole spectrum of
going to school.
How you are.
I can attest to that. He's
voted
a great
on
kid.
by the coaches as well.
One of the nicest kids you'll meet, too.
Coaches will nominate somebody.
He's one of the ones, even though he's a varsity starter, you wouldn't be able to tell. He's so nice.
Good Hope Raiders, the runner-up. I know they're not happy with that, but you said Coach Adams, I'm sure, will have the message for them. Hey, tonight's not the end of our season. Tonight didn't turn out how we wanted it to, but we'll show back up on Monday.
That's right.
Get better and try to get ready for more important games.
Yeah.
Braden Harris, first one out to kiss the trophy there. Hanceville, very excited. Wonderful job. Congratulations to them. As Daniel said, first county championship since 2016. Again, just well-deserved, and look forward to seeing what they do moving forward here.
And I hope this is a springboard to bigger and better things. And you can't get complacent after winning that county. Like you were mentioned earlier, it doesn't matter if you win or lose it. Next week, they've got to get back to work and get ready for area play.
I'll say thank you to Wallace State Community College. Like you mentioned earlier, not a lot of high school kids get to play their county tournament in such a beautiful venue like this. So thank you to Wallace State Community College, Dr. Shane Barnett, Superintendent, Cullman County Schools, Alan Dunkling, Athletic Director, all of the crew here for CCBOE TV. Done a fantastic job. Ty, I think it's probably time to go home and rest a little bit, right?
He needs a year of rest after this week, probably.
All right. So, from the 2023 Cullman County Basketball Tournament, congratulations to the Hanceville Bulldogs and the Good Hope Raiders. Hanceville Bulldogs, boys county champions. Good Hope, the ladies county champions. We thank y'all. Daniel, Noah.
Good to be here. Appreciate you having me this week. Hopefully we didn't bore anybody at home.
All right, basketball fans, until next time, thank you.
Thank you for watching ccboe.tv, a service of Cullman County Schools.